while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Welcome back to Tiny on Tour. Thank you for joining us this week as we continue south towards the Scenic Rim. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe and help us grow the channel. Well, this is going to be the last campsite for the year.
Oh yes, I never thought about it.
Yeah. It's been quite a year. We left in May and we are in the last week of December right now.
It has gone very fast.
Yeah, way too fast.
Way
Way too fast. But it's been great.
It
Yeah.
sure has. Yeah.
Lots of little adventures. Some issues with the van, but nothing that will show stopping.
No.
Well, other than the gas leak and no power at one stage, but at least we got that resolved.
Okay.
So that was pretty good. And I am looking forward to next year.
Yes, very much.
Yeah. We are heading into a Hipcamp called Over the Creek, and we are going to spend a few days into the new year over here before we head down south. We've got a wedding in Sydney in January, and looking forward to catching up with family then.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah, that will be really good.
Yeah. And I think we're in koala land now, aren't we?
Yeah, hopefully we get to see one.
Yeah, so I keep looking up in the trees.
Yeah, we've seen a few signs to be careful about koalas crossing and stuff like that, and we are really hoping to get to see one out in the wild.
This place is going to be interesting because it's by a creek, I believe.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, the last place that we were at was on the banks of the Brisbane River, but that one was quite difficult to actually get to the river.
Yeah, no, you could go a little drive away. It wasn't far away. But, no, it was a really nice camp. It was lovely.
Yeah.
We were the only ones there. We had it all to
Absolutely, it was very
ourselves.
relaxing.
Yeah, they only take one camp at the time.
We got lucky with the drive down as it wasn't raining, but we are expecting rain over the next few days. I think this is going to be a nice spot.
I think so too.
Yeah,
It's got very good reviews.
Yeah, it's no built-up area around it. It's one giant ranch, and it seems that all the sites are very private. What a beautiful view of the range. That's the Great Dividing Range in the background. Listen to all the crickets. Little creek crossing. This campsite is really beautiful, and we chose to set up right by the tree line beside a flowing creek. Over the creek is pretty large, and there are several different tracks which will bring you to different parts of the property. You are allocated a section, and you can choose to set up anywhere you wish within that section. The campsites are pretty isolated, so you don't get to see people who are on a different site. You have to be totally self-sufficient. There is no water or power available on any of the sites. Great Dividing Range in the background. Little creek down here.
That was worth a little walk down the creek.
While the weather was holding out, we took the opportunity to explore and head out towards Lake Moogerah. This is a fantastic recreational facilities for the locals. There were so many boats there. 2 caravan parks were completely full and lots of people on the water just enjoying themselves. There's lots of recreational areas for picnics, and needless to say, on the weekend, everyone was out and about. There. Okay, you ready? Let's go. It looks like a bit of a climb to hopefully a lookout up there.
Okay, so that was the easy bit, the stairs. We can carry on up there. Mount Edward Summit Trail, which would be pretty amazing. It's 6 kilometres return, allowing 3.5 hours. Grade 5, but it's nearing 40 degrees. So I think the sensible thing to do is go back down the stairs.
While the sun was still shining, we took the opportunity to drive around and headed into Kalbar. And we saw this sign and we just had to stop. Turns out it was a sunflower plantation, and this was the last section of the field to be cleared. And they were selling the sunflowers for $4 each. Donna Marie loves exploring and decided to walk across the creek. And just like that, the weather changed. Having some real rain today. It's pouring down buckets. Everything is wet. And I think we're going to get a nicely filled creek after this, even though the water might be cloudy for a little while. It rained through the night, and later in the morning when it stopped, the horses came around to say hello. Hey. Hold out your hand when you approach them so they can see you got nothing in it.
Hello. Hello. Away from the back end.
Yeah. Gets a bit crowded in our paddock.
Hello. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice to have visitors like that.
I just looked out the window. I was like, oh, you gotta come out and see them.
Even though the weather didn't look very promising, we wanted to take the opportunity to head out to check out a store that we saw the day before. It looked really interesting from the outside. We have no affiliation with this store at all, but I will say it was very interesting to wander through. It had such a range of different items, a lot of them pre owned. The store was very clean, and not a single display was dusty at all. And it also had a little library section with a nice, comfortable chair for you to sit and enjoy. There was also a cafe corner in the back, offering coffee, teas, and infusions with an outdoor area for you to sit and enjoy them. I must admit, I never expected to find a store like this out in the middle of nowhere. We hope you've enjoyed this week's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment for us and tell us what you would like to see as we continue our travels. Join us next week as we continue down south and make our way towards Coffs Harbour.